What is going on, guys? Expel here, and today I'm here with COD 4 Rampage.
What's up, guys?
His Twitter link's gonna be down below. And today we're gonna be talking about our first impressions on Infinite Warfare, just from the beta. Obviously, this isn't a finished, complete game, but we wanted to go in and talk about what we thought about the game so far. From what we've seen. So before we start everything out, I just want to give a huge shout out to a couple of people that hit me up with some codes for the beta that really helped me out, got my friends on, helped me actually get some gameplay for you guys and all that stuff. And first things first, we're going to go through the people like with the YouTube channels, and then I'll go into the people that just have Twitters. Obviously, Rampage here, he's one of the guys with Twitters, and all these links are going to be down below in the description. But first thing first is Sation, I think that's his name, Sation at Sation, and his channel is going to be down below. It's pretty good. I've seen a couple of his videos. They seem pretty good, so if you want to go sub him, it would be much appreciated. And another guy is Dragon King 2356. He's got an awesome channel. I've talked to him, I've played with him. He's pretty cool. He actually did a first impressions on Infinite Warfare as well, and it was actually a really good video. So if you want to go check that out for another opinion on first impressions of Infinite Warfare, that's going to be down in the description below. And then three more people that hit me with some codes. Obviously, Rampage at XCOD4 Rampage X. His Twitter's going to be down below. At CODMKBeast, hit me with a code. And at Danny Carden, who actually didn't want me to mention him, but it's too late now. I already mentioned you. Well, he didn't ask for me to mention. Anyway, regardless, these guys hit me with some codes, and I really appreciate it. And another special shout out to Only Use Me Blade, because I actually got to play with him last night, and he was a pretty chill guy. If you guys want to see the video of me playing with Only Use Me Blade, it's on his channel, not mine, obviously. And that's going to be down in the description below. It's going to be like right beside his name, Only Use Me Blade, and then a YouTube link. But either way, let's go ahead and hop into what we think about a lot of the stuff, I guess, in Infinite Warfare. So first things first, I've got a couple topics here. And the first one I have, and you can see it, right? Rampage?
Yeah.
Okay, so the first thing I've got is the matchmaking system, which, if you didn't know, Infinite Warfare started with a brand new matchmaking system, which was why it was actually so awful, not only like stress testing their servers and everything, but the reason it was so bad at the beginning was because it's a completely new system. And what do you think about it, Rampage?
I mean, yeah, it's still not the greatest. I mean, I never played the first day, but I saw the messages, and I heard
You saw the what?
all the different messages on Twitter.
Yeah, everybody was flipping out. It wasn't good. Let's put it that way. Like, no one. Okay, I want to say no one. A couple people got into a game within the first couple hours, but past that, like for the first 8 hours, no one could get into a game. For at least 4 hours there, no one got into a game. And I think that was another reason like they extended the beta, was because it was just so awful the first day that you couldn't do anything. Like around 8 o'clock, the server started working, and I remember running into the living room and being like, "Dad, you got to get on." And I recorded videos that, you know, you'll never see because they screwed up, and I don't know how to use OBS apparently. So there's that. But the next topic I have, well, is that all you want to say about the matchmaking system? You just know that it was kind of crap.
Well, yeah, but I mean, it's a good idea to introduce it in the beta, so at least they can work with it, and we know what's happening now. So, I mean, hopefully they get everything fixed out by main release.
I think the only problem now is it's just a little bit slow.
Yeah.
I'm not having really any other problems.
One issue I noticed was with parties, it takes like twice as long if you're to play solo.
Oh, well, I haven't played solo but like one time.
Okay, yeah, if you play parties, it takes a lot longer to find a game, or at least in my experiences, it took like twice as long to find a game if you went in with like 2 or 3 people.
Gotcha. That's I'll have to try that out. I haven't even tried it solo. Wow. What do you think about the new boost system? Do you like it better than Black Ops 3? Better than Advanced Warfare? Worse than Black Ops 3? Worse than Advanced Warfare? What do you think?
I definitely enjoyed over Advanced Warfare and Black Ops 3. I mean, it's hard to use at first because how quick it happens, but I mean, once you like practice with it and give it a few games, I mean, you can sort of master the movement system, and then you're good to go after that. So I mean, I'm not having an issue with it anymore.
Yeah, I had a problem with like how many boosts you could put in. Like
Yeah.
in Black Ops 3, you can tap your controller at least like 6 or 7 times and be good. But on this, it's like maybe 4, and you're completely out. But for how the maps are laid out, like there's nothing super high that you have to get to, so it's not a big deal.
Yeah.
The only problem I've really had is like, what's the train map? What's it called? Throwback? On the map Throwback,
yeah.
I've been having some issues like jumping in through the windows because I like go to dodge somebody on the ground and try and get in the window, and I never make it to the window. I always just like run into the wall because I'm still not completely used to it, I guess. And on another thing that's kind of close to Black Ops 3, what do you think about the wall running?
The wall running, compared to Black Ops 2, I definitely feel like you fall off way too quick, especially on some of the maps where it's like rounded. You definitely have to make sure to keep bouncing back and forth if you want to step, because it's only like I feel like it's only like 2-3 seconds you're on a wall, and the next thing you know, you're falling to the abyss and killing yourself.
Yeah, I feel the exact same way, and I mean that, like 100% the same way. I feel like they should probably extend how long you stick to the wall.
Yeah.
But I feel like it's a little slower when you're running as opposed to Black Ops 3.
Yeah, one thing I also noticed, it seems harder to aim and kill. Like in Black Ops Safe, like if you met someone on the wall or if someone tried to challenge you while you were wall running, it seemed a lot easier to get a kill.
Oh yeah, I know what you're saying, because like whenever... Okay, in Black Ops 3, you can jump up and you can kill someone easy.
Yeah.
But I feel like you get less damage, which is actually going to segue perfectly into the next topic. You get less damage whenever you're in the air as opposed to whenever you're on the ground.
Yeah.
It just seems that way. Just not like crazy, but like just enough to where if you shot the same amount of shots on the ground, you'd kill them, but in the air, you'd have like maybe 1 shot left before you kill them.
Yeah, I'm thinking that's sort of because of the fact I feel like the hitboxes are getting all like screwy whenever you try and jump up.
Yeah.
I feel like it's harder to hit someone while they're on the ground, but I mean, I don't know.
And that's the perfect segue into the gun power, which is like time to kill and stuff. So
don't even get me started on this one. It's just miserable.
I'm ready.
It's just miserable with the time to kill right now. Like if you get shot in the back or if you lose your first shot, you're taking the death. You're respawning after that. It's almost impossible to try and turn on someone or win a gunfight if you don't get first shot.
Yeah, it's pretty bad. It's like a mixture. Well, okay, it's not exactly Black Ops 3, but it's not exactly Ghost. It's like right between the two. And I think Hutch said that first. Like he was saying that whenever he was talking about it. Like it's a mixture between Black Ops 3 and Ghost. It's like not enough to where literally like you shoot them one time and like they're immediately dead, which is Ghost obviously, because in Ghost it was like over. It was completely over, and the hitbox on it was so perfect. Like you always hit your shots in Ghost, which was awesome.
Yeah, it was.
But at the same time, it affects the time to kill.
Yeah. I mean, that's definitely an issue that I think is going to hold a lot of people back from enjoying the game, is just there's no enjoyment in running out, and if you don't get first shot and dying, a lot of people are going to be upset with that, especially if it's the same whenever main release comes around.
Yeah, and I'm hoping they switch it just a little bit to where it's either a little bit more or they just give up and throw it into Ghost. Like, if they're going to do it, then do it. If they're not, then don't, because it's a little confusing and it's hard to get used to, because, like, sometimes I'll put shots into people and I'll kill them, like, really fast. And then sometimes I'll put, like, 7 shots into somebody and they'll just be sitting there looking at me like I'm stupid. Yeah. So, I don't really understand it. And I think we're going to switch it up here into something a little bit different, because I was going to go into something that I absolutely can't stand, but instead let's go into the gun classes. Which is your favorite, first of all?
I definitely have to say my favorite is probably SMGs, just because it seems like that map, like the movement system is so quick, you need to be ready to get quick kills, and assault rifles and LMGs just don't hold that power.
Okay. And at the same time, how do you feel about like the Type 2 and the Ripper, the RPR Evo? Because the Type 2 is an assault rifle, which feels like an SMG, and then the RPR Evo is a SMG that turns into an assault rifle.
My first go-to gun was definitely the Type 2 whenever I first started playing. So I mean, I enjoy the Type 2, and whenever I noticed like second day in. Whenever I noticed it was an assault rifle, I was surprised. So I definitely think
Yeah.
that should be reclassed. But I mean, nothing's wrong with the gun. But I think the RPR, I definitely think that should not be like an interchangeable thing. I think one, it's too overpowered, and to me, I just didn't really notice a difference with it at this point.
Yeah, I mean, it's not that different from SMGs and assault rifles, but I feel like some of the assault rifles only work at long range.
Yeah.
Like the NV4, I can't kill anybody at close range. What's the I want to say the RAB or the bar or something like that. I don't know what it's called, but there's one gun where literally if you hip fire it, like you usually get the kill, and it's an assault rifle. So
lucky ass.
I like a couple of the assault rifles, but I'm a fan of the SMGs as well. And at the same time, the snipers. Let's get into a little conversation about the snipers here.
Could they just be removed? That's all I have to say about it. Could we just have a Call of Duty with no snipers?
I agree with that 100%. And see, we haven't seen any noob tubes either.
Yeah, I think.
But the thing is, there's only one gun that we know of that has a noob tube right now. And that's the ACR. Or, I don't know what it's called in the game, but it's called the ACR unlike all the other Call of Duties. So I'm kind of nervous about how that's going to be. Like, if you have that gun, is it just going to completely demolish? Or what?
I feel like with the quick movement system, I feel like noob tubes really won't be able to touch you. Like, I feel like that's going to be made to take out campers, at least from what it looks like now.
There was noob tubes in Advanced Warfare, wasn't there?
I think so, but I don't remember really having an issue with it unless I was standing still.
Oh, bull fucking shit, you bitch.
Like S&D or something like that.
Shit.
Oh, yeah, like, if it's an
here,
S&D and stuff, you're sort of screwed because that's so slow moving. But, I mean, if you're moving around and you're, like, traveling around the map, I feel like noob tubes really won't cause you much of a hassle.
Well, speaking about traveling around the map, how do you feel about the 3-lane system, or what used to be the 3-lane system in this game? Do you like it better with all the ways to go through the map instead of just the regular 3-way system? Like, I know in Black Ops 3, there was a lot of maps where you could just jump through the middle. Like, all the pros would call it cut, mid-cut, and they always had that. But if you look at the maps that we've played on Infinite Warfare, like, you don't have a mid-cut. It's literally basically anywhere.
Yeah.
The only map close to just a straight mid-cut would have to be Precinct. That's the closest thing we've seen to the 3-lane map, and it's not even that. It's more like a big circle with something in the middle.
Yeah. I mean, a lot of people are gonna hate me for this. I enjoy just the complete, like, randomness of the maps here. I hate the 3-lane idea. I love having an idea where the enemy won't know. I enjoy the flank, stuff like that. I mean, my favorite map is the space one where you're, like, floating around after death.
Yeah, Frontier.
Yeah, I'm definitely enjoying that map because there's so many areas to hit an enemy from. They have no clue where you're coming from, and you have no clue where the enemy's coming from. I enjoy the idea of, like, be on the top, like, the tip of your toes and be ready whenever. So I'm definitely enjoying the map layout so far.
Gotcha. On the topic of map layouts and everything like that, have you played any Domination or anything with, like, set spawns in past games?
Yeah, I've played Domination is one of my favorite game modes, but I mean, in Infinite Warfare, there is no spawn system at this point, and if there is, it's not noticeable.
I agree with that, like, 100%, because, like, you expect to spawn trap somebody, and they end up spawning, like, in the back left corner of the map when they should be spawning, like, in front of you.
Yeah.
And it doesn't really make sense. Like, you're always going to get flanked. It's like Advanced Warfare CTF is the best way I can put it, because you'd kill somebody, and they'd spawn at your flag, pick it up, and run it back. Like, you got screwed for doing well.
Yeah.
And that's how I feel, and that's why I haven't gotten any nukes, is because I'm expecting them to spawn one place, and they're spawning completely randomly.
Yeah. If I really wanted to, I could go back through, like, all my clips, and I could just pull out, like, all the times I was spawn killed from quick scopers, anything like that, where I probably wasn't alive for 3 seconds and I was respawning already.
Yeah. Yeah, especially with the quick scopers.
Yeah.
All right, now I have two more topics, and these are the touchy topics. These are things that were added in and didn't get added in, and things we just aren't completely sure about yet. So, first thing, the health bar. How do you feel about the health bar?
I don't mind it, but I know I'm not a competitive player. I know a lot of competitive players are going to complain about it because they want to try and trick the enemy and think they have more health, less health, whatever.
Yeah.
But I mean,
I think that's the problem I have with it.
yeah, I don't mind it because, like, if they know my health, they know my health. But I mean, I enjoy knowing the enemy's health, so I know if I should go on a chase or if I should step away and wait for them. But I'm just a casual player, so...
Well, my playstyle, I rush a lot,
Yeah.
and I'm always pushing into people's spawn, even when my health is low. So, imagine you're on, like, Nuketown in Black Ops 3, right? And you're playing Domination, and you've got them spawn trapped. Well, you can run in, and you can, like, shoot 3 of them, and then they keep spawning, but you already got shot. Well,
Yeah.
they're trying to get away from you or something like that because they don't know your health. They don't know that you're low on health, so they're not shooting you. In this game, if you tried to do that, you'd be screwed because everybody can see your health. They're like, oh, he's one shot. Pop, you're dead. And then you end your streak right there. And at the same time, along with the spawn system, it really keeps from like spawn trap and stuff like that happening. But it still kind of sucks because it's going to be ultra super hard to get any good kill streaks. Like, you've got to be really good in this. And it's not even having to do with skill-based matchmaking yet.
Yeah.
Which is the next topic. Which is scary because they said, hey, there's going to be skill-based matchmaking in this, but what exactly did they mean? Because I've not felt anything about skill-based matchmaking. Like, they've put us up with, like, levels that are equal. Like, anytime there's, say, 6 level 30s in a lobby, it's usually 3v3 30s. Like, I've not had a problem. Yeah, it's not been like, oh, my KD's like a 4, so they end up with all the level 30s like it is in Black Ops 3, which is, oh my gosh, garbage. But I'm just curious about whether or not is the skill-based matchmaking going to be us getting thrown into a match with people of our skill level, like Advanced Warfare.
Yeah. I mean, I don't mind skill-based. I mean, it's going to be good for the plain casual player because they have a chance, but I mean, it's definitely going to hurt, like, the pub stompers, the people going for nukes, hoping for an easy lobby. But I mean, from a casual player's point of view, it really won't, like, bother us, especially if it's based on, like, KD and time played and all that. It should be.
Yeah, I remember seeing So Superior a couple, I think it was like a month ago. He tweeted something out. He was like selling accounts with like a 0001 KD for Infinite Warfare because that's how it was in Advanced Warfare. So I hope it doesn't come to something like that. But at the same time, the only thing you could do is just be awful and then go play with kids that are worse than you. Like that,
Yeah.
I just don't want to be stuck in try-hard lobbies all the time.
Yeah. And,
That's why I stopped playing Black Ops 3.
Yeah. And that's what I'm saying. It's good for the casual player, but if you're a good player and, like, you're trying to pub stomp or you're just trying to play and then you have nothing but, like, sweaty tryhards around you, it's definitely going to hurt the, like, competitive type players.
Well, that's all the topics we have. On an overall, if you had to rank it from Ghosts to Black Ops 3, like, is it better than Ghost? What do you think?
I mean, I enjoyed Ghost, but I never had an issue with, like, the time to kill. So, I mean, at this point, it's worse than Ghost just because the time to kill is way too quick, and that's the only thing hurting my opinion on it.
Yeah.
If they fix that, I mean, I definitely feel like this could be one of the better Call of Duties in a long time.
See, my problem is I really enjoyed Ghost, so I'm not quite sure
Yeah, like
whether or not I'd play. Like, I don't know if I like Black Ops 3 better than Ghost, to be honest. It's just because it's boots on the ground, though.
Yeah.
It was a classic Call of Duty, and that's why I like Ghost so much.
Yeah. I'm hoping to see a classic type, like, game mode in Infinite Warfare because, I mean, these guns are fun to play with. And I'd love to see with, like, no boost jump and stuff. Like, because I think they had that in Black Ops 3, right? They released, like, a...
No, they canceled that, like, right
did
before
they?
the game.
See,
They were going to put it in, but it never... Yeah, I enjoyed it in Advanced Warfare. Like I used to go for nukes and stuff in Advanced Warfare. Or Moabs? No. What's it called? DNA bombs.
Yeah.
I used to go for DNA bombs in that. And I got 1 or 2, but it was just like the learning curve is a lot different for players that are in classic mode, you know?
Yeah. So.
Okay, so next, place it ahead or behind Advanced Warfare.
Definitely ahead of Advanced Warfare. 100%.
Poor Sledgehammer games. I agree.
Yeah.
Advanced Warfare was just garbage. And then last, better or worse than Black Ops 3?
Once again, it's with that time to kill thing. Right now I definitely think it's it's on a level very close to Black Ops 3. Like it's hard to distinguish above or below. But if that time to kill gets fixed, it's definitely gonna go above Black Ops 3 in my opinion.
Yeah, time to kill and health bar for me, and it'd be better than Black Ops 3. Past that, like, I feel like the gameplay is better than Black Ops 3.
Yeah.
Just in general. Like, the way the maps are laid out. The map layout isn't awful. Spawn system's a little messed up, but the map layout kind of works for it. So, that I'm kind of banking on the fact that they're going to fix a couple things. They're going to fix the spawns, make it kind of classic. Either way, I know I'm going to be playing a lot of Modern Warfare.
Yeah, Modern
so
Warfare
it doesn't really matter
Remastered.
that much.
Zombies. I'm definitely going to get it just because of Modern Warfare Remastered and Zombies.
Same. I don't honestly know how much I'm going to play the game. I doubt I will too much. But either way, that's about all the topics we had for this video. It's pretty good. I'm not going to say it's awful, but I'm not going to say it's great. It's a decent game.
Yeah, if they fix the topics that we complained about, I mean, it's definitely going to be one of the top-notch Call of Duties that we've had in a long time.
And that's if they fix it.
If they fix it.
But that's where we're gonna end the video, guys. I hope you guys did enjoy the video. Go check out COD4 Rampage's Twitter. It's all about little Jimmy on there apparently. But thanks so much for watching the video. Don't forget to drop the video a like and subscribe for more awesome content coming out each and every single day, guys. Thanks so much, and I will see you in the next one. Peace out.